What happens to your college application after the deadline? Imagine spending months preparing your college application, only to realize you missed the deadline. What actually happens then? Well, once the deadline passes, most colleges stop accepting new applications for that cycle. This means if you try to submit after the deadline, your application usually won't be considered for that admission period. Colleges set these deadlines to keep the review process organized and fair for everyone. For most schools, late applications are simply not accepted. Whether it is for early action, early decision, regular decision, or transfer applications, missing the deadline often results in rejection or your application being returned without review. Some colleges have a process called rolling admissions. With rolling admissions, applications are reviewed as they come in until all spots are filled. After the deadline, if the class is full, late applications are not accepted. But if there is still space, they might still review your application, though it will have less priority. There are rare exceptions. Sometimes, colleges might consider late applications if you have a strong reason, like a medical emergency or other serious circumstances. But this is not guaranteed, so do not rely on it. Also, keep in mind that even if your application arrives on time, missing deadlines for submitting transcripts, test scores like the SAT or ACT, recommendation letters, or supplemental essays can cause delays or even disqualify your application. Once the deadline has passed, the admissions process moves forward. Admissions officers start reviewing applications, conducting interviews, and making decisions. The timeline varies by college and application type but generally begins shortly after the deadline. To stay on top of this process, it is essential to plan ahead. Keep track of all deadlines using a calendar or checklist. Submit all materials early to avoid last-minute issues. Understand whether you are applying through early decision or regular decision, as their deadlines differ. Early decision deadlines are usually around November 1st, while regular decision deadlines are often around January 1st. Standardized test scores like the SAT and ACT also have their own deadlines for reporting scores. Make sure to send your scores early enough so they arrive before your application deadline. In summary, if you miss the application deadline, your chances of being considered for that cycle drop significantly. Most applications received after the deadline are not reviewed, so meeting deadlines is a key part of the application process. Staying organized and submitting everything on time helps ensure your application gets the attention it deserves.